Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are in the world. This is REGANELITE here. Oh, what should I talk about today? Oh, man. You know, there's so many different subjects, so many things in the world to talk about. I think I covered a bit about. Did I talk about it? No, I didn't. Maybe this was one to talk about. Fashion. Clothes. Yeah, this will be one for any of the women who happen to watch this. Why do we dress the way we dress? Why do we wear certain clothes that we wear? Do we wear them because of how we feel? Is it because of how they look? What is it? Is it because of the material? There's all these factors when it comes into wearing certain things. Now, my knowledge in fashion is pretty pants, to say the least, pun intended. I like to wear jeans. I like to wear trackies. I'm not always wearing shorts as much as, even during the summer I don't wear shorts that often, to be fair. But I don't often do enough shopping, to be fair, buy clothes. But I actually do. I actually spend more money whenever we go shopping, me and Mrs. I spend more than she does, I think, to be fair. Which is kind of a weird thing, because it's normally the woman, isn't it, that spends more money or more time in the clothes shops. But to be fair, she doesn't go clothes shopping with me, to be fair. But if we do go shopping together, she doesn't often buy with me. She'll normally go and buy with her sisters or whatnot, mum or whatever. Like this, I don't often wear this jacket, for example. This jacket's quite old. I always like to wear jackets specifically with zippers. And the reason why I like to wear jackets specifically with zippers is because I get paranoid about either the items falling out of my pocket or somebody trying to pickpocket me. Now, the pickpocket thing sounds a bit daft to you, but you just don't know. And I'll never forget, there was one time this happened to me when I was younger. I remember when I was really young, and when I was starting out in work, I remember I made a dash to get a bus, and I remember my wallet actually dropped out of my pocket, and I think I had I had my bank card and all that in there, and yeah, I remember dashing. I didn't dash back or whatever. I went and got the bus. I didn't realise that I'd lost it until I got home, and I was so upset. This is when I was quite young. I think I still have my phone, but I was absolutely gutted. How did I get on the bus? I can't remember, guys. I might have had the Oyster card somewhere else. I don't know. But I remember after that, I was paranoid ever since then. I was just like, nah, I ain't ever having a situation like that again. If I've got to make a mad dash to a bus or a train or whatever, like, I'm going to make sure my pockets are zipped up. Or that even if I'm in a rush to get home, I sometimes just say to myself, you know what, I'm not even going to run because it's not worth it. So, because I'd rather not lose my belongings. I'm getting quite attached. I get quite attached to them. Just like you guys get quite attached to them. That's why I'm obsessed with zipper pockets. That's why I very rarely not wear a jacket. If I'm not wearing a jacket, then I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm probably wearing jeans, and then I have most important items kept at least in my pockets. The thing about putting your phones in your back pockets, I don't get that. I don't know why. Like, you see it all the time especially with women, they put their phones in their back pockets, in the back of their jean pockets, and I'm just like, to me, I see that a lot, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, do you not realise how easy it is for someone to literally run past, grab your phone, and make a run for it? Like, am I the only one who thinks that? I mean, it's so blatantly obvious. I mean, I can understand some people not wanting to carry their phone in their hands, or for whatever reason, they don't want to carry a little handbag with them. Okay, that's your choice. But, like, like you're kind of asking for it if it happens to you. And I'm sorry to put it like that, but I just think it's dangerous to have your phone sticking out like that, and you're literally just highlighting it saying "steal me." That's how it comes across to me. But you can correct me if I'm wrong. So anyway, just 1 second. But yeah, I don't often now. I mean, I do have quite a few jackets, but I don't switch up my jackets very often. I mean, obviously I'll wear a heavier one if it gets really cold, but even then I don't wear it too often. Sometimes I'll just wear a jumper. I mean, I guess it's just really personal preference fashion, isn't it? I mean, like a lot of, you know, I'm talking that's from a man point of view, but you see and notice now a lot of women, they like to show a lot more skin than they're used to. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I didn't see it when I was younger, but I feel like the next generation, they always like to show a little bit more, like show a lot more skin now. And some people don't like that. Some people aren't fussed about it. And then there's the guys who are goggly over it because they've got nothing better to do with their lives. I would just say it's your choice. I don't think you should always be showing off all your skin. But then the argument will be, well, people show off all their skin at the beaches all the time. What's the difference? You know, what's the difference there? I think, you know, fashion continues to change. And it's really what you, like I said at the start of the video, it's what you kind of perceive to be your niche and what you like, isn't it? I mean, obviously there are brands, you know, you're obsessed with a certain brand maybe that you really, really like. It could be, you know, the footwear that you wear. You know, I love this trainers, but I don't have any decent trainers. All my trainers are Velcro. Why do you think all my trainers are Velcro? Leave in the comment section down below if you think you know why. So I'm limited to what trainers I can wear. And same with the jackets, didn't I? Because of the zippers. Because I'm paranoid. But like, I think one time I tried I think there were like these really, really tight jeans or something I bought ages ago. And I was like, this is like something that women wear. And I was just like, dude, how is this comfortable for a guy? But then some guys really like that kind of stuff. But sometimes, you know, everybody has their preferences, you know, and the colours kind of thing. Like some people, they obviously don't care what they wear when they go out. Sometimes it doesn't bother me. Like today, I'm wearing a yellow shirt, dark blue jeans, and a cream jacket with very flashy sunglasses, as you guys know. I don't rarely wear these sunglasses because they're not cheap. I very rarely wear them, to be fair. And in actual fact, it's actually yeah, because it's early in the morning. It's not too yeah. I mean, if it's raining, obviously a bit different. But hats. Here's the other thing as well about hats. Yeah. So one thing my granddad told me once about hats, right? And this is what he said to me. Now you can believe this or not, but actually you'll never forget it. He said to me, he said, "Don't wear a hat all the time. If you wear a hat all the time, you'll go bald quicker." That's what he said to me. And which is a bit funny because some people wear hats all the time and they don't even lose their hair, do they? But maybe I guess it's actually, maybe he's right, because like both my brothers, I think both my brothers, yeah, I think both my brothers don't have as much head on their hair as they used to, or either that, or they cut it very often. I mean, funnily enough, like, I mean, I'm 35 years old, and I still haven't got grey hair. Like, some people get grey hair when they're in their 30, when they turn 30, which is kind of crazy. But my hair still grows pretty, in my opinion anyway. I think it grows normal. Now, I do have hats, and I sometimes do wear them, but I don't wear them very often. Very rarely that I wear the hats. If it's coming down with rain, and if I have a brolly with me, which I do have a brolly with me most of the time, even here, I've got a brolly with me. I take it always with me because you never know. I'll wear that instead. Put that over my head instead of a hat, because I think it's that whole letting the air, fresh air, and all that kind of stuff go to your hair and whatnot. But it's an interesting thing. What do you actually think? Do you think that's true? That if you wear a hat all the time, you'll go bald quicker? I think my granddad was crazy. To be fair, he was from a very different time. To be fair, he says that quite a lot of the time he was wearing a hat. So, well, at least whenever I visited him. So I don't know. You tell me about that hats. Then there's then obviously what we wear underneath. Now here's the thing, right? Here's a question I put. Why does it matter what you wear underneath? What colour you wear under your jeans? Why does it matter what boxers, briefs, whatever it is, whatever you wear underneath? Why does it matter how does it look or what colour it is? Why does that matter? Because honestly, it should not matter. Now, unless you're having a very raunchy night in the evening planning to, maybe that's different. But why does it matter? Do you honestly think about it? I'm pretty sure that 99% of you probably listening probably don't really think about that. To me, it's more about comfort, just like more than anything else, really. And I think that's the obvious answer. But do you actually ever cross your mind when you're putting on clothes in the morning? Do you honestly think about that? I wouldn't be surprised if you don't say anything on it, to be fair. Socks as well. Like, I guess you obviously, when you're working, depending on what your work preference, you normally have to wear black socks, depending, isn't it, rather than white socks. But I guess it's different to every single job. But what do you guys actually think? Do you think maybe I'm limiting myself with some of the things that I do with clothes? Do you really care about certain fashion trends or whatever, or do you just wear what you're comfortable with? Is it more about comfort than look? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below on this. Like, share, and subscribe as always, and I hope to catch you all very, very soon.